turkey can see so good that if he can read a newspaper, he can read it at 100 yards.
I think turkey has some good LASIK down there.
Check, 1, 2, 3, check, check, check. What's up, everybody? Good to see ya. Alrighty. We are on the air, I believe. We are on the air. How about that? Good to see everybody. Y'all ready to crank this thing up? I got about another 30 seconds and we'll get this thing going, huh? All right. What's up, Rick? Good evening. Good to see you. Got a fun show for you. And then, hey, we got the Bigfoot show starting tonight at 7 o'clock. We got some really good guests on. It's going to be a good show. Looking forward to that. So we're going to outdoors it up first, though. Are you ready? All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Wednesday Drive right here on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday all across the good old US of A. Just you and I. Andrew will be here in a little bit. I told him to come in a little later since we got the Unknown Files show debuting tonight at 7. So that is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have the folks from the new documentary about Bigfoot. They're out on Oregon and Washington State, and that is going to be a fun show. So if you got nothing to do tonight, you want to hear some good Bigfoot talk, Tobe Johnson, and we're going to join Brett. What is Brett's last name? Forgive me, Brett. Eckenberger. So we're going to join those two guys at 7 o'clock. So we're going to have some fun with that. So, all right, we're just talking about the outdoor stuff. We got the end of deer season yesterday, the regular season. I know we got that special season coming up today. I think it started today or tomorrow. It's one or the other. That's going to conclude. That's going to be a very short season where you can get out there with your 223s or 5.56 and take advantage of that on an antlerless hunt. But I know a lot of folks were out there grinding it out, trying to get everybody up and running through deer season. So congrats to everybody that was good enough to get all that set up. So there you go. I was done early, and I tell you, it's a bittersweet thing when you're done early because you get to miss out. I missed out on the peak of the rut, and I didn't get a chance to go down to late season down to Kansas, which is always one of my favorite times. But meat in the freezer versus you got to balance it out, right? You got to say which is which, and I'm very grateful that I got my tags filled and we got meat in the freezer. So, but I don't know, missed that late season just a little bit. How about you, huh? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. We got the Beast Feast to talk about. That's coming up on February 18th. And I got some other stuff to talk about. Elk, appearing wild elk. Did you know we're finding wild elk in Iowa? We got some running around the state a little bit. I'm going to tell you more about that in case you missed that story. I've got a turkey set up for you. I'll show you here in a little bit. And you know me, once I flip the switch, I start flipping. So I threw a little turkey tip, Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey tip on the web a couple days ago, but I already got my bow hunting set up, and as soon as Larry Mack gets back, ATA is going on. That's the Archery Trade Association. Big show. That's down in, I believe they are down in, where are they at? They're down in, not Nashville, but Indianapolis. They're in Indianapolis. And as soon as Larry gets back from that, we're going to start doing those turkey tips for you. And we'll have those on the Outdoor Call Radio app, and I'll throw them on Facebook here too, so we'll live stream those. So whether you're, hey Richard, how's it going? Deer season goes till January 31st here. Winter archery. There you go, Richard. Go get them, buddy. Go get them. We're gonna have a little fun with that, and we're really gonna elaborate on calls. Shotgun starts Saturday and goes for a week. There you go. So we're going to talk about the different calls. We're going to talk about strikers. What's the difference in strikers, whether it be a carbon, a glass, a wood striker, the tip of the striker, what nuances that brings. How you doing, Todd? Semper Fi, buddy. Semper Fi, good to see you. Just a variety of different topics, whether it's a double read, a triple read, a single read call, mouth call. Box calls, we're going to talk a little bit about box calls, the different kind of woods and shapes or paddles, what difference those can make on a call. So we'll get those cranked out here in a little bit. So I'm excited about that. I haven't heard any reports from anybody at ATA yet about any of the neat stuff. I haven't talked to Larry since I think I talked to him yesterday. I think I talked to him yesterday on his way down there, but he's been in meetings all day, so we'll see. As soon as I get some words on some new stuff that's pretty cool, I'll let you know. I know there's some new electronic e-bike stuff coming out. Sean Lotz was going to check that out for me, so we'll see what's going on there. I'm sold on the premise of an e-bike. I bought one last year, and I shot my deer. I rode it right to my stand in Iowa, and I shot the deer within, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes later. I had deer coming in, and I mean, they had no clue I was there. That thing was whisper quiet. I had problems getting out, though, with the deer, packing my stuff out. That was an issue there. So you really got to be smart, and you got to check all that out. Hauling a trailer and everything, you need to make sure. I mean, they're not cheap. I mean, that's quite a bit of an investment. So just make sure you test drive them out before you do it, and if you do that and you find, I would tell you this, I would not use a single drive e-bike, especially around in the Midwest where there's mud and you get into some good inclines. I would not. I would want power on both wheels. I will tell you that right now. If I get another one, that's exactly what I want to do. But I'm sold, like I said. Hey, Mountain Man, good to see you, buddy. I'm very sold on the premise. Mountain Man, how many Bigfoot sightings are in Pennsylvania? We're going to talk about that at 7 o'clock tonight. I got all the state reports of how many sightings in each state. So I'm going to do a little trivia tonight, too. We'll give away something for the new show. So there you go. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see. There was one I saw just on Facebook today, and it's a four-wheel scooter that looked really cool. Looked really beefed up, and I just want to see what the battery life and how much torque it has on all, and if it's all four wheels or not. But I don't know. Like I said, I mean, they're quiet. You don't have any gas smell. I mean, there's a lot of advantages to those. Versus running your side by side or something down there. They definitely won't hear you coming. That's for sure. That's the thing I like about them, especially for turkey season. So, all right, it's 5:06 and some change here on the Wednesday Drive. The Wednesday Drive is brought to you by our good friends out at Soldier Boy Beef Jerky this week. If you are a jerky fan, I encourage you to go check out soldierboyjerky.com and maybe start a subscription. Tommy Allen, how you doing, Dad? Brand new dad right there, Tommy, and his beautiful wife. Congratulations, guys. Nate, how's it going, Nate? Good to see you. Tommy's one of our fine police officers in Ohio, too. So God bless you, and thanks for your service, Tommy. I appreciate that. Chris Hall, howdy, Chris Hall. Good to see you. Boy, we got a bunch of PW people on here. Ah, man. Hey, what do you think? You think we could talk Josh and Grant into doing a Sasquatch pure whitetail scent? Huh? You think that'd fly? Squatch dust. I can see it now. A brand new revenue stream for pure whitetail. What's up, Jake? Jake. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you. So, all right, let's talk about the beast. Tommy says, "Oh yeah." Don't put the new show on. Don't put the new show on Facebook. Well, I'm gonna probably put it on Facebook, Tony. Sorry. So can't help it. Beast Feast is February 18th, And I got an email today from the guys. Let me see if I still have it. I had so many emails today, I had to trim some. I might have already dumped it. We got a ton of auction stuff. And if you want to go to the Beast Feast, first of all, if you don't know what the Beast Feast is, I'll tell you real quick. That's my annual. Tony, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. The Beast Feast is that annual wild game dinner that I started 15, 16 years ago to benefit the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And we've raised several $100,000 for families in central Iowa that are battling blood cancers and other bad stuff, especially the kids. Now we have moved on to the Family Cancer Network. So that's the charity of choice now. So we got the gang helping me from them, and they do a lot of really, really good stuff. So we're keeping that going. Let me see if I didn't keep it here. I bet you I dumped it because I had so many emails today. I did. Anyway, we got a ton of live auction stuff. Now, if you want tickets to the Beast Feast, here's the deal. You just go to Facebook and you look up that little question mark thing and you put in Family Cancer. I'm doing it right now. Family Cancer Network, right here. And you just punch on that, and that brings them up right here, Family Cancer Network. And you can go on the website. Just go on it's the Family Cancer FamilyCancerNet.org, I believe. FCNet.org. And right there on their main website, see where it says Beast Feast? You just punch on that, and you can get your tickets right there. It says, join us along with Outdoors Dan for an evening on all things outdoor, which includes a wild game dinner and drinks, live and silent auction. 100% of the proceeds from the event will benefit future grant recipients of the Family Cancer Network. So it's going to be February 18th out of Stony Creek Inn. There's the thing for you to get that. And I hope to see you out there. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to actually take one of my Elite Envisions that I used on Respect the Game TV, and we'll auction that off. So that's about a $1,200 bow setup. And somebody's going to get a good deal on that because I probably only got 30 shots, if that. Still got stickers on it. So just anything we can do to help the kids, man. We tried. That's my charity. You can't help everybody. And that's one of the reasons why we started the Beast Feast. I actually started that in my dad's memory. I lost my dad at the age of 58 to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I wanted to do something to honor my dad. And I figured, what's a good way we could do that and help a lot of kids and families around. And it just kind of took off, and we've been doing it ever since. So I'd love to see you out there. If you get a chance, come on out and say hi. Thank you, Tommy. Pure Whitetail needs to get on it. Squatch pads. Squatch pads. That's funny. I like that. Hey, Jose. What's going on, man? Good to see you. But we got a lot of people I haven't seen for a little bit. So congratulations, everybody. All right, so Beast Feast is going on there, and we'll tell you about that here in a minute. Deer seasons, licenses for excess tag January antlerless seasons go on sale today. Deer license for the excess tag January antlerless season. Our county-specific antlerless quota information is available in real time. If you go to gooutdoorsiowa.com/real-time quotas, you can find and select the antlerless deer by county from the drop-down menu if you want to take advantage of that. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that, and they'll get out there and get going. License will be available starting today until quotas are filled. Due to the compressed timeline, these licenses will not be available online. Only antlerless deer may be taken during the season. Only centerfire rifles, .223 caliber to 500 caliber, with a published or calculated muzzle energy of 500 foot-pounds or higher are allowed in the excess tag January antlerless season. So how about that? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. So, Tommy, Chris, you guys hear anything cool about ATA? I'm telling you, I'm anxious to see what's going on. I know Larry was going to talk so much. Small town guys are down there, I believe. I think they're down there. I know. I want to see what Realtree you had coming out, and a few other folks. I'm excited about that. I don't know. I haven't been down to AT it's been, 3-4 years since I've been down there. It's nice seeing everybody. It really is. Hey, we got a new show. I talked to a really nice gentleman, Wayne Saunders, who was a lieutenant. He was a wild game. He was a wildlife enforcement officer And he's got a show called Warden's Watch. And Wayne was kind enough to give me a call back, and we visited, and I believe we're going to start carrying his show here in a couple weeks. So I'm excited about that. I listened to actually a show for about half an hour today. Really, really well done. A lot of good information. And what's nice about that, they interview game wardens and officers all around the country. So you get a chance to see what's going on in other states, and some of the things that they're having to deal with. Oh yes, unfortunately, I could go this year. Tons of great things at ATA. Tommy, you got enough to do with that baby, and Tommy and his wife got a what do you call it? Fudge. They got a fudge business. They're selling homemade fudge. Well, it's not homemade; it's at the store. But if you're in Ohio and you want some fudge, get a hold of Tommy, and he'll hook you up. So. Looked good, man. He had some of that on there the other night. So. All right, let's see. Tell you what, let me hit a real quick break. I want to get a break in, and when we come back, I'm going to tell you about the elk. Is that okay? So we'll do that, and you stay here. Don't go nowhere, no flippy floppy, and we'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes tops. We'll be right back.
Market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next
vacation. Be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at Imperial RV Center.
Hey, Sean, tell me about what you're seeing down there.
Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated,
seen a couple bucks still holding both sides of the racks today.
Complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game High.
That warm weather it's not stressing them out as bad as it was.
Repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured.
I love Game High, Tommy.
Quality Game Hide hunting clothing.
There you go, Skippy.
Visit GameHide.com.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable.
One more and we're back.
Ground blind setup. The bases are affordable.
Yeah, they're still holding. Larry said he saw some that were dropping down in Missouri, Mountain Man.
Stiff Arm Pro and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field.
Sean's got an ATA report.
With Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday all across the USA. So I'm getting some live updates from ATA. Sean said a lot of great new products. AccuBow's got some new VR stuff coming out with a crossbow. Rambo has some new kids bike he saw that was kind of cool. Mountain Man said he's still got $3 on camera in Pennsylvania holding on. Skippy from our buddy from Gearhead said he's got 1 day at ATA in the books. We love Skippy Peterson. He's a good guy. And let's see what else we got here. Joe says they are going to the NWTF in Nashville. Said he went last year. Great show, and we got to meet a lot of good people. So there you go, Joe. Joe's our buddy from one of our Facebook Get Her Deer thing. You'll get to meet Knox at the PW Bash, buddy. There you go. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the Bash. That was a lot of fun last year, guys. That was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So good times, that's for sure. Good times. All right, we got elk showing up in Iowa. Did you hear about this? And these are not just coming from, now they say it's not the ones coming from game farms that have gotten loose. These are actually wild elk that they're seeing coming from out west and north that are running around. So I'm just going to read the story to you. It says, elk seem to be visiting Iowa more frequently each fall, and thanks to social media, their visits are now shared at the speeds of downloads, along with tens of thousands of people among the various social networks. Most of these sightings are in western Iowa due to the proximity of larger wild elk herd found in the Black Hills of South Dakota and in central and western Nebraska. These visitors tend to be young males, conceivably searching for new territory. Well, you know, when we're young, we always like to roam around, right? The DNR said that they've had reports coming in weekly this fall, says Josh Ganson, wildlife biologist with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, covering 9 counties in central and west county Iowa. The number of individual elk visiting the state is likely very low, state experts say, with the frequency of reports in the fall are based upon these elk covering a lot of distance and appearing on different trail cameras. It's to the point now that they no longer consider it uncommon. So, hey, we got elk visiting. You know, better not come my way, buddy. Elk breeding season out west is September and October, which is around the same time as the juvenile elk have been showing up in Iowa. The DNR is collecting scat and muscle tissue for DNA analysis. Muscle tissue? How are they getting that? DNA analysis to learn more about these animals, including the way they're coming from, where they're coming from. Elk were native to Iowa, but left as the state was settled. While there isn't a population in Iowa, they are among the moose are protected in Iowa code, which includes a $1,000 fine if you shoot one illegally. That does not exclude the right of a person from dispatching an elk that if it's causing property damage or from causing you physical harm. So here's the deal. So if an elk is charging you, hey Wes, what's going on, man? Bring on turkey season. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, Wes. If you're out there and an elk is stalking you, if it's stalking you and charging you, and it's starting to bugle and abuse you and harass you, you got every right to protect yourself. You heard it right here. I'm telling you. Don't leave the elk alone. It'll be all right. Let's see. 3 or 4 years ago, we had an elk that was trying to get into a penned livestock area, damaging the fence in northwest Iowa, and it had to be dispatched. However, most elk wander in and out of Iowa with no issues, but not all. This fall, an elk was hit and killed by on I-80, and another was found dead within sight of Highway 20 east of Sioux City. The Woodbury County elk was a 1.5-year-old adolescent animal weighing approximately 400 to 500 pounds, which is significantly larger than a white-tailed deer. Absolutely. An average adult elk can weigh between 750 to 800 pounds with hooves as large as your hand. As a comparison, a 5-year-old buck white-tailed deer can weigh up to 250 pounds at its heaviest. Large wildlife always catches people's attention, and Chaffetz said if you encounter an elk, give them plenty of room and don't approach it. Take a moment to enjoy seeing a wild elk in Iowa. As long as these animals are not causing any problems, our position is we're going to leave them be. So there you go. We got elk in Iowa. How about that? David, what's going on, man? Jeremiah, gobble, gobble, buddy. Off to Mossy Oaks concert. Call you tomorrow. Well, thanks, Sean. Rub it in, man. Just rub it in. Going to the Mossy Oak concert. So you want to see my turkey setup? Here's my turkey setup. I got my Envision arrows. Now, these are Typhoons. I've got my Quakes set up as well, but I'm going to be using my Pine Ridge Nitro Vanes, which I love from my friends over at Pine Ridge Archery in Illinois. And then I've got, can you see that? That is the Slick Trick. Are you ready for that, huh? What is that? What head is that? Anybody know? What's that head called? What's it called? Come on, I'm waiting. Huh? What is it? Come on, everybody. That is sweet. That's a sweet arrow setup. That's a torch. There you go, Jeremiah. Ding, ding, ding. You get a bonus point, Jeremiah. If next time I do a contest, you're going to get a bonus point. That is a torch. Now this is a back deploy mechanical broadhead. So basically, what that does, why I'm going to shoot this for a turkey. Now remember, the last couple seasons, I've been shooting the solid decaps. Those are the big 4-inch headhunters. But I did it for 2 or 3 years. It was fun. One thing, if you hit them, they're done. I mean, it's over. You don't have to chase them. I shot one in Iowa last year with the torch, and when that broadhead deploys, when it goes in, I mean, it just pops out. It slows down and sticks into the turkey, which is going to give you enough foot-pounds or kinetic energy in it. If you hit them in the pocket, they're done. My bird he was done. He took 4 steps and he was done. So I like it, and that's going to slow down with that back deploy system. That's going to, as that arrow goes into the turkey, it's going to slow down, and chances that might stay in the turkey, which is great because that's what I want. Turkeys are tough, man. I've shot 91 of them with my bow, and I'm just telling you right now, they're a resilient bird. But this, I think this setup is going to be the cat's meow. I can't wait to get out there and do it. So I told Larry Mack that's what I was going to shoot, and he said, "Well, that sounds good to me." And I said, "Well, thank you, Larry Mack." Oh man, Raven's up there. Andrew must be here. Let's see what he is up to. I'll do that later. I just want to make sure nobody gets hit on that. So you push the blade up and they fold right back down. So I'm excited about that. That's for sure. All right, I told you about the tags. We talked about the elk. We're gonna do the Wednesday drive is going to be for 30 minutes for a couple weeks until we get the Unknown Files dialed in. And then we might go back to an hour. As we get closer to turkey season, we'll probably go 5 to 6. But right now we're doing a half hour show, and that's just to give me a little more time to get everything set up and get everything ready for the guests. And it's a lot of work when you start a new show. I mean, it's just I'm telling you, it is. I got to get all my Bigfoot names. Now we're gonna do. If you get a chance, tune in at 7, and if you can, listen on the app. Because I'm gonna do a contest, and you're gonna want to be on the app really quick to do that. So we're gonna give away a nice little prize pack to say thanks for listening for our first show on the Unknown Files. So I'm excited about that. So that'll be 7 to 8 tonight, right here on the Outdoor Call Radio app, and I'll stream it on Facebook too, so you can hear it there too. So. All right, so I got that done. I told you about that. Man, pheasant season was a big smash this year. A lot of folks really excited about the new show. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, Chris. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, pheasant season, man. People were smoking roosters left and right. We had a great pheasant season this year, and they're saying if we have the hatch that they're thinking we're going to have again. 2023 is even going to be better for pheasants. So for all my upland buddies, I'm thinking you're going to have a good time. And hey, upland season, before upland season starts, I'm going to be giving away a Game Hide upland package this fall away here on the show. So I talked to Dave Larson over at Game Hide, and we're going to have like brush pants and an upland jacket and stuff. We're gonna give somebody a really nice upland setup for 2023. I'm looking forward to that as well. That's going to be kind of cool, huh? Yeah, somebody's up there because Raven's going nuts. That's all right. Unless it's Bigfoot. Maybe Bigfoot's early for the show. He's in the green room. Soldier Boy Jerky. The guys wanted me to tell you, remind you, if you get a chance, every bag of jerky you buy is going to help a veteran and service animals. They give to both causes, canine service animals and that. Just go to soldierboyjerky.com and you can customize how big a bag you want, how many times you want to get it in the mail, what brand or what style you want. If you want the Sweet Heat, if you want the original, if you want. If you want the maple, they'll take great care of you. It's really good stuff. We love our Soldier Boy jerky. You know, that's the official jerky of the Unknown File show. Bigfoot actually prefers Soldier Boy jerky. I got that actually from Bigfoot. So there you go. So anyway, get every bag you buy, you get a great bag of jerky, and you get to help a vet. So check them out and tell them thanks for helping with the outdoors. Will you do that? Let's see. I don't really have any outdoor news. I tried getting a fishing reports, but I didn't. There's Andrew. I did not get a detailed fishing report. So I would just tell you this: everything I've seen in Iowa, at least, early morning and late evening are the best bites, and it's spotty. Just really be careful when you're out there because people have been drilling, and with this warmer weather, there's going to be some sketchy ice out there. So just be careful and make sure you're checking as you go out. So there you go. All right, I think we're done. I will see you back at 7 o'clock. Keep it here on the app. Thanks, everybody. If you can, tell your friends and family to download the Outdoor Call Radio app. We got some really good shows coming on. Like I said, that Warden's Watch is coming on. We got a couple more shows I'll tell you about in 2 weeks. I'm just waiting to hear back the confirmation, but we got some really good shows that are coming on, and it's going to be some great programming for you to listen to. I will see you in about an hour and a half at 7 p.m. Central Time right here on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Until then, we're going to go back to our regular scheduled programming. Until then, adios and have a wonderful rest of your night. See ya. See you guys in a little bit. All right. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. You know what? I forgot to close the show. Bad host. There. Let me go. Oh man, I forgot to close the show. I got too much stuff going on. Hey, Fishing Dave. I will see you all in a little bit. Thanks for everything, and don't forget to listen at 7. It's going to be some really good stories. I'll talk to you soon, and see you in a little bit.